Hello and welcome to this month's edition of the Manufacturing News. Before I plug into a few nice news stories in the region, just thought I'd put my own thoughts about the last 30 days in recruitment, because as a recruitment owner in the Northeast, in manufacturing, I guess I get a good idea, a good picture of where the market's at, and hopefully to set some minds at ease, because we've definitely seen things picking up across the board regarding the availability of candidates, because the amount of opportunities out there has never really been questioned over the last 12 months, but definitely the amount of good technical people, although will always be a challenge, or certainly will be a challenge for a long period of time with skill shortages. We're seeing a lot of people now more available and less hesitant to move in this marketplace than perhaps was last sort of 6 months. So we've seen a real shift actually in regards to the availability of good candidates. So potentially if you are hiring, now is the time to look. But obviously let's plug into some news stories so far this month. First up is TMD Friction, a brake pad manufacturer based in the Hartlepool area. Automotive. Great to see some more good news coming out of automotive, because we've seen quite a bit of that over the last few months. They've actually had a multi-million-pound investment into new equipment and machinery on site, which is great. That's going to improve efficiencies, hopefully create some opportunities, and definitely help them as a business, which is great to see. It's a manufacturer I know well, and a manufacturer I know some really good people work for. So good news for the industry and good news for TMD Friction. And just to carry on the positive news in the automotive sector, the statistics have actually come out now for February, and there's actually been a 13.1% rise in output within automotive, which is huge. I think that's an extra 8,050 cars which have been manufactured, which is brilliant. And we know the challenges that automotive have had over the last few years, mainly because of the issues they've had regarding the semiconductors and just general supply chain issues. So really good news for the automotive industry. It's a sector very close to my heart. It's a sector that predominantly we were involved heavily in since we have been involved heavily in since the start. So we love to see some good news in automotive. So positive news, and let's hope that is going to bring more jobs and opportunities to the industry as well. And just finally, some positive news from Fentimans, a drinks manufacturer up in Hexham, who have announced some really good results this year. I obviously will post the story, the link on below, so you can have a little look for yourself and have a look at the numbers and the statistics. But for me, really positive to see manufacturers like that who, let's be honest, had a real tough time over COVID because of obviously the way consumer spends were going, because we're all stuck at home. Great to see companies like this doing well again. I'm really pleased to see that. So, but outside as a whole, looking in, it seems to me the region, the sector, industry is in a really good place right now. Lots of things improving, supply chain issues improving. I would say talent acquisition and retaining, attracting staff is hopefully getting a little bit easier. People looking now for investment into renewables, automation, all that type of good stuff, which is going to make our sector brilliant. I'm seeing much more of right now as well. As always, if you need any support, guidance regarding recruitment, talent, and we're about to release our salary survey, or just about done it. So please feel free to contact us, and we can give you details of that and some much more than just salary details on there. But thank you very much. Speak soon. Take care.